Yo, what's up, Aiden? What's up, Quill? What's up, Sonder? Damn, y'all were on it tonight. Say first, rain, rain, rain. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Nice vape? Nah, this is one of my new from Scentbox. What's up, Frags with Dak? How you doing, brother? Yo, what's happening, Diego? Say Dak, what's up? You disappeared. I think Dak was pretty sick. Sometimes you gotta take those days off, man. And I'm gonna go back to watching my video. Bye. All right, brother. Appreciate you tapping in. Went to Scent Bar. Got my nose on a lot of stuff today. Hell yeah. You didn't buy anything besides that one? Been sick of working. Sick of working. Yo, Son of the Day Alien. What's up, Christine? I was waiting on you to go live. Man, I feel like everybody in the chat has been sick. Dak was sick. Sonder was sick. Diego was sick. Steve was sick. I know I was sick. Ears still feel like they have water in them, but no water. That sucks, brother. Said that too. I've not been live in so long. Feel like crap. Don't know if it's allergies or what the hell it is. Man, so now you're sick too? Y'all been making out with each other. Y'all gotta stop that. Black Afghano, Duro, the world according to Arthur, Yasmin, DS, and Durja. I don't know what. Molecule 01, Nasamato, Silver Musk. You bought all those? Or you just tried all those? So yeah, I was sick. Much better now. Yeah, I'm better too. Thank God. Some of us are getting better. So no, I just sampled them. Got you. I think it's from sniffing too much perfumes. Maybe I gotta stop sniffing atomizers in stores so closely. Yeah, it gave you the clap. Shit. I make out nobody. You're all lying. I was this close to buying the Acro Discovery set. Oh yeah, cooties. I smelled a good ass perfume today at work. Man, I just got my new one. God, this stuff smells so damn good. But we're not going to talk about what it is because I know Saunders not a fan. Grandma even smelled a bunch of tropical fragrances. I'll send them to you. Oh hell yeah! Thoughts on Wild Card and Full House? I love them, brother. Actually, Full House was my scent of the day the other day. Yeah, damn it. There it is. But yeah, I love them both. Say if you want a good one from Zoologist Chameleon. Man, after that damn Discovery set last night, I don't know if I want any of those ultra niche weird houses anymore. I'm very worried. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you got your cootie shot. Oh, that means free to do whatever. Set a list. The Burning Leaves. Oh my God. You cushed out, bro? Nah, not me, man. I have a professional career, brother. If I do that, I would probably lose my job. But beyond that, I have no interest. I've never done that. And I love what I do for a living. I would never risk it for that. Say what? What you, G, in chat? What's going on? What's up? What's up, Svengali? Oh, son, are you talking about the, so I know I was talking to Mark. He had texted me. I was talking to Mark before this stream. I know you're not a fan of Creed, so this is a Creed fragrance that I happen to love right here. Yo, what's up, King? I want to leave work. What time you off? At midnight again? They think he's high and bro got his shades on. Right. And if I take them off, they're still gonna think that. Zoologist is a tropical fragrance. It's not some weird crazy like smells like a tropical chameleon's ass or something. What discovery shot? Oh, you missed the live stream last night. Well, you can check my watch my shorts video. The Heretic Parfums. I screen recorded my first one that I smelled in this discovery set. And wow, is all I'm gonna say. Me and Micah team playing against each other in the conference championship. Hell yeah. Say you forgot something in your car and leave, King. Right. They'll be like, we forgot you worked here, brother. Says what I do. Mango, starfruit, coconut, and even a skin note. Ah, see? Who's be like Frankenstein skin? Would you say Full House is close to Aqua Dubai? So a lot of people say that Aqua Dubai is way too soapy. I've not smelled Aqua Dubai and I've not smelled OG Imagination. From what I understand, Full House is the closest to Imagination, but the OG Imagination, as I understand, does something that none of the clones can do. Apparently, that T note is like just amazing in Imagination. 12. That you ain't got too long, brother. Never been. They got me outside arguing with people. Say you get parking tickets. You really want Chameleon? It might be good. I mean, I'll take Diego's word for it. I hate inconsistent job hours. Yeah, I couldn't do it. My bills depend on consistency. Yo, what's up, Figures? Figures and more. How you doing, brother? I deal with people with sensitive ass emotions, but some people going through a lot and take it out on me. Aqua Dubai definitely smells soapy. Yeah, that's the big complaint I hear with that one. But besides that, I do hear it's good. Y'all do me a favor, like up the stream if you don't mind. I don't think we're probably going to have a long stream. Have you smelled Game of Spades, Boston or Moon? Yes, I have both Boston and Moon. Well, this whole week is kind of busy. I got you. All right. I'll be arguing back with them, Christine, if they got bad attitude normally. Well, I mean, yeah, bro. Like, don't put up.
Yeah.
It just said I'm live.
There it goes.
Are we back?
You're back.
Now that there's only 2 people up in here. Yeah, I guess it is going to really be a short stream.
So it's showing, oh, there we go, 2 people, 7 likes.
We back. I don't know what just happened with all that. I'm sorry, y'all. No idea. It was not a phone call. Well, I guess that just killed my stream. So, probably maybe might as well go ahead and end. Which kind of sucks. Say, Grim, you try that Latifah Untamed? No, I have not. Look like a infiltrate cop? No, I'm not. I don't care for police. You're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But it took away like half the people in my stream, so that's always fun.
I'm hungry.
You and me both. Well, yeah, y'all. This might that might have just killed the stream. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Supposed to be a clone of Eros Najim. Oh yeah, that's what I heard. But how Udi is it? Because when I heard the Najim was supposed to be like a Middle East exclusive, I kind of just immediately thought it's probably Oud heavy and not going to be for me. So I show 8 and 7. See 6 in the house. All right, we can work with 6. My Coach Green comes tomorrow. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming back. YouTube hates me, man. Well, there's still people in here, though. Not at all. Never smelled the real deal, but this one is pretty nice. All right, I might have to grab it because I got the other two like from the same line, the unlimited and the Kiat Al Farsan. I mean, I don't feel like really any of them are flankers of each other, but this Virgin Island water is so good. PDM Percival today, nice. I went with Blockade today, and right now we're rocking Creed Virgin Island water. So Virgin Island water is my favorite Creed. Oh God, yeah, I forgot how good this stuff smelled, man. Full bottle will be on the way here. Yeah, this stuff is fire. That's Vince's favorite Virgin Island water. Well, they named it after me. Isn't Blockade like God of Fire and Creed Aventus? That's what I've heard. It's like Creed Aventus with mango. I don't get too much God of Fire. Like this is more of a green, kind of a green mango. God of Fire, I get a juicy mango. But it's definitely Creed Aventus vibes with mango. Say new live. I didn't even get the notification. Nah, this is the same one. It finally came back on. Virgin Island Water is fire. Oh God, absolutely it is. That's what I'm telling you, King. Don't sleep on these little 8 mLs from Scentbox, man. Love OG Aventus. Well, damn it, all the women reviewers besides you say it is a boxer dropper. Say, Christine, I was just scrolling and saw your CK1 review. Oh shit, I didn't even like the live until now. I appreciate you, brother. Live is back, yes sir. What'd you miss? Not much, brother, not much. It was slow, like everyone left. So I was kind of debating, should I just go ahead and end and call it a night? Dude, I haven't done a complete review. That reminds me I should get on it. You should definitely get on it. Got to put in that work. Jerion from Native Parfums hit me up today. He shipped out my stuff, I believe, bright and early this morning, so I should have something coming in from him. You should have heard it smells pretty damn good for the price, but lasts about an hour. Christine, how do you feel about Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture? My mom wears that. Smelly really good in my opinion. I said smelly. Smells really good. Say, sorry, I'm in and out working. Some Creed fragrances are okay. I hate their business practices though. Yes, I know that's what Mark was saying, like you're not a fan, and I definitely get that. And I don't mess with a whole lot of Creed, but I love Aventus Cologne and I love that Virgin Island water. But hey, it's all good, brother. You know, handle your business. I know you're sick, plus you're working, so I appreciate you tuning in when you do, man. So Graham, your live was ended. Well, it was I don't know what it was doing. It didn't completely end. This is still the same live. Who's Mark? Mark is Saunders' friend, Senate Paradise. He also does reviews. Oh, you know that. You were on his live. I wore Spice Bomb Fresh the other day. Had to wipe dust off of it. Good shit. I've never even heard of that one. Definitely a classic. I literally had my entire left and right arm nothing but musk heavy fragrances. Would you ever buy a $30,000 streaming book bag and $2,000 every month to keep it up? Well, no. The hell? I think the popular streamers got that bag. Oh, yeah, well, I'll never be that damn popular. Didn't know his real name, though. I don't see Senate here. I was on his live earlier. Yeah, I saw he was live. I was trying to hop in, but work, man. Work definitely prevented that. Yeah, he does not tune in to my lives too often. and $2K a month. How much money are they making that they can afford to waste that on that nonsense? That's crazy. Anyone fuck with Herba Gold? I've not smelled Herba Gold. Now, isn't that that's a mango, right? Like for me, Herba Puro is just a little too feminine, but besides that, I also have clones of it. So I never really like thought to look into Herba Gold. I feel like it's an investment for streamers, but only for them. They better be making damn good money to be doing that, though. Wasn't that impressed by Xerjoff, but damn, that was love at first sniff. What all have you smelled from Xerjoff? Xerjoff is actually one of my favorite houses, but I don't know, like maybe I've gotten lucky with the ones that I got. 30K and 2K, I better be able to stream in outer space or underwater. It also better make me look good. I love Initio. Oh, I can rock with Absolute Aphrodisiac, but Side Effect to me is super overhyped. It's not horrible. It's not a bad fragrance. It's just not great. It's not mind-blowing. And after that Paragon that I had to give to Diego, I need some more convincing. Said Initio is a nice fragrance house. Well, yeah, it's what, sister company to PDM, husband and wife or whatever. That bag better have crystal clear quality and Wi-Fi everywhere I go. It also better cook for me, and if I'm single, it better handle some other things for me. That's just crazy. $2,000 a month is wild. Blessed Baraka is on my wish list. So good. I've not smelled that one. I want to smell that and Musk Therapy. I love Oud for Greatness. I even have a candle. I'm going to send a message to a frag company saying I'm going to start a channel if they send some free stuff. I mean, you can do it. They've reached out to me. Oud for Greatness is in my top 5. Blessed Baraka, Musk Therapy, Paragon, Oud for Greatness, Psychedelic Love. They make some good stuff. Well, I got the damn overhyped one and was definitely not impressed with it. So that put a bad taste in my mouth. I still basically have a full 5 ml after a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I got to sniff Blessed Baraka. I might order a 5 ml. Wish Absolute Aphrodisiac lasted longer. I'll tell you, man, and I'll have to compare side by side, but that Lorenzo Pizzaglia Van Ecstasy, as soon as I sprayed it, I instantly was reminded of Absolute Aphrodisiac. Now, obviously, Absolute Aphrodisiac has that Castorium, a little more animalic, but something reminded me of that one. Obviously, the vanilla. Say Good House overpriced. True, yeah, if you like sandalwood, you like Blessed Baraka. I'm not sure if I like sandalwood or not. I forgot my charger, but luckily my crib right there. So I got it on my lunch break. Nice. Christine, how old are you? Well, you can't ask that. I believe Christine is around my age. And we're both young, so shh. Say I act immature, I don't care. Have you seen some of the nonsense that I do? Fun fact, the wife is in charge of Initio and Parfums de Marley is by the husband. Right? Say, Christine, you're not like Grim, he barely laughs. I laugh all the time, man. You just don't see it. I'm laughing on the inside. Grim UF with Ferragamo. The only one I have is that tiramisu one. And I like it. I want to try like some of the leather ones. How do you laugh on the inside? I'm doing it right now. You just can't tell. Graham, how much was Virgin Island water at duty free? Oh, I believe it was like $400. But I got the 3.3 for $226. Grandma's poker face. Look at those glasses. He just needs a hoodie. That's right. They got the fireworks going. Yeah, y'all. I love to make people laugh, and when I make other people laugh, it makes me laugh. Obviously, I don't do a whole lot of making people laugh on my live stream. But out in the real world, I'm a comedian. Grim would be good at poker. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hide emotions and all that very well. Y'all got to remember, my stepdad was abusive. You were not allowed to cry ever. So like even when my real dad took himself out, like you just had to bury that shit deep down. Shut up about it. Don't think about it. Say I'm funnier in person. Grim next live come out wearing a ghillie suit. What the hell is a ghillie suit? Grim, imagine how your dad looked. Was he similar to you? So my dad, I think he was, I forget how old he was when he passed, but definitely younger than I am now. Um, I know he had long hair. He had dark hair. I guess he had. I guess his facial hair might have been the same. But I knew he liked black and red, which is crazy because those are my favorite colors. I knew he was into cars, which after the fact, I've been into cars. Don't be eating all my shit now.
Shut the fuck up.
That ain't gonna happen. Get the air out of the bag.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So it's like camo. They wear it in the military. Oh, okay. The bush suits. Yeah, I've seen those. Same. My dad said, "Suck it up, don't be a pussy." Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, Sven. You. So when I was 7 years old, I was crying because I accidentally broke all the dishes, and we were kind of poor, and I knew this dude was gonna whoop my ass. So, and keep in mind, when I graduated high school, I weighed 86 pounds. When I graduated high school, so at 7 years old, I was much smaller. This dude was 6 foot 6'2", 220 pounds. Came in, backhanded me over a chair, called me a pussy, told me to pick myself up off the ground. When I picked myself up off the ground, he hit me back down to the floor, kicked me in the ribs, called me a faggot, told me he's going to put me on the corner in a dress because boys don't cry. So I didn't cry for like 35 years because of this dude. And then he ended up being a patient in the hospital I worked in. And I decided to be the bigger man and check up on him and see how he was doing because he happened to be on one of the floors I was working on. This dude then was watching a movie and he told me how proud of me he was, which I sure as shit could have used when I was a child instead of all the worthless pieces of shit that I was called. And then he apologized for how he raised me. But then there was this TV show on. This dude was crying, and he said, "Look at him crying. That don't make you a pussy. That makes you a man." Bro, I had to walk out. I had to go. Like, bro, when my real dad, ended his own shit and everything that I thought that I had to be messing me up psychologically and mentally, and then he says that. Said Grim outlived his dad. Yep. Who's eating your food, Grim? Do I need to come and help you out? Ah, nah, I got it. Grim doesn't share food. Noted. That's right. I haven't smelled Bianco latte. Super good stuff. Smell blue mare. Grim should have whooped him. Should have whooped too. My stepdad. Boy, he was not to be fucked with. Say no, poor Grim. He wasn't like his stepdad. I'll tell you, man. It made me a stronger person. It did make me a person who takes no shit from anybody. It gave me a good work ethic. I'll tell you that. It did mess me up mentally a little bit, but it is what it is. Said I outlived my pops too, and I'm 22. Yep, sorry to hear that, brother. Oh yeah, I'm not saying none of that for sympathy. I'm just saying like that's how I grew up, and that's why like people say smile and all that. It's like, mm, I still try to tend to bury things. What time we looking at, y'all? So why so serious? Not me, brother. If you're down, I might be free Sunday to do a live. Yes, sir. That should be cool, brother. Graham, how many dogs have you had? Because I know Rocky didn't live that long. Well, my one ex stole my first two when I was at work, and then I was pretty depressed, so my sister got me another one, the same kind, and he died while I was at work, and that's when that was like the first time I had cried after like 35 years of not. When I came home, I lost it. Got to go to Target after work. I work 8 to 4, and after I should be back by 8 on Sunday. All right, brother. Yeah, that should be cool. Target run. Gotta love Target, man. No, I mean, Rocky is alive, but he wasn't alive for 30 years. Oh, well, yeah. How many baby mamas do you have? I don't have any baby mamas that I know of. I'll be a while for I outlive my pops. I'm 27. My pops just turned 67. Oh, yeah, you got time, brother. You got work Monday. We'd be on live for like 4 hours. I'm not sure if I work Monday or not. Oh, it's the holiday. Yes, I work. I will be making that time and a half money though. Double time and a half, I think. Say, Graham, man, I'm sorry you had to experience that. It's all good, man. It, like I said, it made me who I am today. Target be taxing, but I take advantage on their deals. Damn, Graham only cried because of his dog. Said I made him laugh. Well, I mean, everybody knows that I'm saving myself for marriage, though. So no baby mamas. Do you have any JPG? Yes, I have Lamel Elixir, Paradise Garden, and LeBeau EDT. Quiet in there. Love Target, but I wish we had Walmart. But Target better. Right. My pops is 46, I think. Memorial Day. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice paycheck after that though. Pay for that Creed Virgin Island water. Target expensive as hell. Oh yeah, they're the most expensive. For us, it's Walmart first because they're the cheapest, then Meijer, and then Target. Target is upper class. Walmart got everything plus some weird ass people. Once saw a wheelchair dude in a pink tutu fairy costume. He was about 80. Fell out and flopped around screaming. Target is bougie. Walmart, right. Target is where all the baddies at. I'm so confused. What are you confused about? You should get Ultra Male and La Male Le Parfum. Like I think I have 8 mLs of both of those over there. I rarely shop at Walmart. Walmart is good for people watching. I love to people watch over there, man. You see all kinds. Walmart by me is redneck news. I saw a lady drink booze out of a Pringles can. I believe it. Walmart is scary. I am from watching weird people. Well, I mean, mental illness is a real thing. Oh, yeah. So before my last live ended, I was telling y'all about my lady today. She was confused, and I had her breathing treatment. And before I got to her room, I heard her saying, "Don't touch me. You leave me alone. Don't you touch me. Keep your hands off me." So I went in there, like, what the hell's going on? She had her breakfast in front of her. I told her I had her breathing treatment. And she said, "No, you get out of here and take him with you." So I've learned you don't argue with people when they're confused. You just upset them more if you do. So I said, "All right, I got you." I said, "Hey, you, get out of here. Let's go." And I left with my invisible friend. But, mental illness is a thing. So yeah, Quill, but I don't really shop at Walmart. Living in LA is a price of living over there, bro. If you like people watching, come ride the subway. Bro, I saw 2 homeless people having an anime fight. It's a whole new world down there. Oh, I believe that. Saw 2 gays super hairy with no shirts making out on the Walmart floor. That would have been it for me. Pringle cans are perfect for booze. Yeah, that's wild. Walmart has so many trolls. I always get stopped. Spells addicted. You got to be careful not to cut your lip. Homeless anime fight goes crazy. Well, they made that video, People of Walmart, so now everyone just goes in there just to try to get on the people of Walmart. My grandmother made dinner in her bed, pulling pots and pans out of the air. Saw a transgender and heard it talk. It was a dude. Yeah. I mean, in my mind, my opinion, that's mental illness. I'm not judging. If that's what you believe, that's what you want to do with your life, that's fine. Don't force me to accept it as the God's honest truth and that this is how it is. No, facts don't care about feelings. Yeah. You said it was in the DSM-5. They took it out. Oh yeah, I got one of those books. That's the little manual with all of the all of the mental conditions like Freuderism or Fritterism, where people have an unnecessary weird urge to defecate in public places. Grim 100, yes sir. Yeah, I took every psychology class I could when I was in college. I love psychology. It's just the way people think and operate is just very interesting. So I need to drop some music so y'all could have some music for y'all vids that won't get copyright. Absolutely. I hate trying to limit my intro song with my intro to that 6 seconds so I don't get copyrighted. But I like that beat, and it just if I can line it up right with when the thing comes down, it works. Say some of my songs I gotta buy, but I gotta buy the beat unless they take it down. So some lady took a shit on someone's windshield. Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, they arrested her for it, and she was smiling in her mugshot as if that shit was funny. That shit wasn't funny. I'd make her eat it. I mean, real talk. You gonna clean your plate too, and then you gonna wash my car. I don't agree with transition or Pride Month. Like, if you're gay, you gay. Who cares? Right. I mean, and that's one of those things I feel that it's trying to normalize it and make us accept it and try to cram it down our throat. Like, yeah, whatever, do you over there, but you're not convincing me of anything. You're not convincing me that it's right, because if it was, it'd be the end of existence, because they cannot reproduce. So people be effed up. Yeah, they certainly do. Dak, I always knew. I just got Guerlain, L'Homme, Ideal, Parfum. Your first time smelling it, or you knew what it was and that's why you got it? I'm going to finish up work. Great stream. See you later. All right. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one. Only thing, I make love songs. Yeah, I kind of need well, like my intro. I want something like that. So gay people get away with so much. James Charles. And a confirmed pedophile, and everyone let it slide. Yeah, that wouldn't be sliding over here. Why you need a whole month to celebrate that nonsense? I don't got a problem with LGBTQ having a month, but I feel like veterans should have more than just one day. They deserve a month before most of those other made up holiday months. Facts. Like, for real, you're not going to agree with everything I do, and I'm not going to agree with everything you do, but as long as you're happy and ain't hurting nobody else, then what does it matter? Yep. They need the whole year, fucking month. Absolutely. I blind buy most frags. Nothing wrong with that, brother. I mean, there is, but, we don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, don't be going to sleep in there. I think I'm going to probably cut the stream in like 7 minutes. Tomorrow should hopefully be a longer stream, but I'll be going on earlier. I'm Yoop Ohm. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea, brother. I have this name for a reason. Got you. Do your due diligence. Note you like. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, do what you think long and hard before talking shit to me. I think people just need to have respect for everybody, no matter what it is. Like, just respect goes a long way. They give any community a month nowadays. That's right, bro. I'm petitioning to have a Grim G month. That's a month where everybody I see just gives me money and gives me their car. No offense, but veterans deserve to have a month. Yes, they do, man. Like, I don't know. I have some friends who are veterans, and what they have to go through to get health care is just, it blows my mind when they're bringing in people and letting them have, free place to stay and no taxes and giving them food and food cards or whatever, like, and illegal people and someone who fought for this damn country has to wait 6 months to even get an appointment. Like, that's crazy. So you do you. Why do your feelings override mine? Yeah, they don't, and that's why I'll never cater to that. Y'all do your thing over there. You think that, if you think you're a tulip, that's fine, but you're not going to force me to agree. I can look at you and see that you're a damn person. Just like this whole litter boxes in schools thing. Like, are you serious? If these kids really think they're cats and got to piss in a litter box, don't give them food. Make them catch their own mice and eat that shit. Like, why is it only part of it works? You're only a cat for this part where you pee. Like, get out of here. They put their life on the line, and not everyone man enough to fight for this country. Facts. The ones that survive suffer PTSD. Absolutely. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? They spent years away from family. Oh yeah, and then they're women, cheating on them while they're fighting. Right? How much do you want me to participate in your delusions? Yeah, we ain't doing it. Give them a damn year, fucking month. Facts. Exactly. I can say I'm a 14-foot pink giraffe. Don't mean you gotta agree with me, but I can still say I am. Yeah, for sure. Just like I can walk into the bank and I can identify as a millionaire and try to withdraw my money, and they're going to be like, sir, you have negative $12 in your account, but I feel like a millionaire. Sir, get the fuck out of the bank. But I feel like a millionaire. Like, it's not going to matter. Facts don't care about feelings. End of story. So my phone went dead on live. Yeah, you'll have that, brother. What's up, Grim? Nothing new, but still fumbling. Come on, brother. I thought that's what happened. Y'all seen that Chinese dude who turned himself into a dog? Yeah, they should feed him dog food. C2 Frags Grim was talking about why you won't go live with him. What I missed, Quill? Was he mad or something? No, I was not mad. I just said you don't ever go live with me. Definitely Grim. Perfect way to describe it. If you want to do a live, just hit me up. You never act like you want to do a live. I always hear, I'm going to go with Brian and Micah. So they're not really mad, just confused. Nah, I'm not confused. It was just an observation. If I'm mid shootout in war and girl getting smashed, she gonna be gone the next day. Yeah, we can't make those claims, brother. Just gotta make sure I got time to go along. I wish there's a way we can all go live. Me, Mike, and Grim C2 King. I think there is on like Instagram or something. But obviously, I have no following over on Instagram. Actually, you can do it on StreamYard. Go Senior Sunset tomorrow, and I might go to an end of the year party this Friday. Well, don't be fumbling any more women. Yeah, through StreamYard, you could have like 4 people on a live stream. So we can still do it on IG. TikTok, you can have 8. Well, shit, I don't have a following on TikTok either. I ain't doing anything on TikTok. I mean, I put some things here and there, very, very few things. But it's basically just things that I've already posted over here. Bro, what's up? Cal Cologne just had a huge giveaway. PDM Greenlee for $1 on Joma Shop. I got to delivery and then it just crashed. I was so close. I had it in my bag for $1.08. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. That's wild. That sucks too that you almost had it. 1,000 sprays of that Nosferatu. Shit. I'll tell you, the dry down of that is so much better than the opening. But I am not wearing that to get to that dry mid and dry down, and it's not like it's great. It was just better. Look, man, so I was originally just in the school parking lot, and the chat wanted me to go smell fragrances, so I went right, and then I was smelling some frags, then I spotted some fine shit. Brian, any ideas when my package is supposed to be here? Oh shit. Say 23rd or 25th. Only 10 bottles, and there was over 8,000 people on his TikTok live. He gave out a couple codes. Damn. And you know what's worse? I skipped class specifically to smell fragrances, and then I ended up selling on top of that, bro. Come on, man. Why? C2, let me hold that opportunity. Facts. I was gonna go slide because Omar made me do it because I'm a man of my word. But then when I was gonna go, never saw her again, bro. Like that's what I've been telling you. You got to take that opportunity when it's given to you. Women get offered sex numerous times a day, bro. After she's basically throwing it at you or you miss that chance, she done been offered it by me, by Brian, by Diddy. She gonna have one of us. You think you get to come back later? C2, did you completely skip school? I passed out. C2, this got to be the last time you fumble. Crash the fuck out after because I sold on live. C2, do you see girls like, damn, she's so hot, I wanna crack? Make the live public. See them as human and you're fine. Nah, just that one class DAC and I went back. Most average women get approached every day. Facts. No, just said she was fine, so, and look, and didn't say nothing. Ola Poppy. Ola Aubrey. I'm guessing Aubrey is a woman's name because I don't know any men named Aubrey, so we can work with that comment. What's up? What's up? But yeah, C2, you definitely got to take the opportunity when it's there, man. After she goes somewhere else, you done lost. Facts. Say facts, she got multiple options. If you ain't make a move, she ain't thinking about you. Girls don't think about you unless you're already smashed. Yeah, I can say that. I fumbled that girl harder at the shoe store, and come to find out she a senior too, because I saw her senior pic on the yearbook. I was like, "Yep, hello, my big friend from the coast, from the west, from the mountains near the sky. What's up? What's up?" So I couldn't be more wrong, Brian. Well, so if you have enough game, you can get them thinking about you before you do that, before you hit. But if you don't have game and you don't take that opportunity, then they're not going to be thinking about you. There's like 4 billion men and 4 billion women. It's a huge ocean. Well, C2 has to get out of his own head, man. Like women are just people. Like you build them up way too much, man. Like why don't you think that you're enough? That's part of the problem. Said I thought that nervous shit was over, but I was getting nervous while smelling fragrances and saying something on live. I was like, what's going on with me? And I didn't have my beanie. Yeah, it was wraps. Bro. C2 don't need to think about women until he boosts his confidence. Otherwise, it's never going to work. Being nervous is normal, C2. Even I still get nervous sometimes. Not nervous to the point where you freeze up, though. Like, my thing is if she's throwing it at you, basically throwing it at you, how are you going to be nervous? All you got to do is not screw up. If she's trying to give it to you, all you gotta do is catch it. Say I'm a man ho and I still get nervous sometimes. If I had my beanie, I would have slid with no hesitation. C2, you gotta stop making these excuses after the fact. If. There's no if. You should have. I'm never nervous. Shit, I shoot my shot. Got you. Not to the point where she literally throwing the ass, though. Right. Grandma started to think C2 is gay. I mean, possibly. But, you know, like I don't even know what to say. I mean, if that's what you're into, bro, that's what you're into. So Diego gave it to him raw. C2, my boy, fuck your beanie. Right. That girl who wanted to help me so bad at the shoe store. Man, that was a one to fumble, especially when we both saw each other in the school parking lot and she was looking at me and I didn't make eye. Yeah. Diego, that makes me think, what if a gay dude says he sucked? What? C2, leave the chat under the rainbow. Contact and sped up a bit walking in to not get a sunburn. I need my beanie, bro. Well, I'd consider grabbing my balls first and putting those on. Fucking damn sunburn. They make aloe if you that worried. Nah, C2, bro. Practice is perfect. Maybe I just need to get in the lab. Enter the rainbow. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Now they cooking you chat. Now you gotta ask her out. I just don't think I got no shot because my lineup is gone. You think that's it, though? That's the only thing? I'm going to tell you right now. Confidence will overcome your lineup or lack thereof. Confidence. I only got 2 more years of hair. Man, bro, I'm done. Well, then you got 2 years to get you a girl who's going to put up with that. You better go get her now while you got some hair. If that's what you're thinking and that's what you're saying and that's what you're worried about, you better do it now, bro. You're going to have way less women when you're older and out of school. Fuck your lineup. Bald people still out here pulling with confidence. Right. C2, how you done? Money is the only important thing. Money don't care if you bald. Grim Boss that sent EDT is $40. Should I cop at Nordstrom Rack? I mean, $40 seems like a decent price for that. I'd say go for it. Or $49. No, it's already over. I always fumble, and when it's all gone, never getting a girl. Well, C2, I would start looking into becoming a priest. But if I ever find out there's anything to do with you and little boys, I will make a trip to Texas. And like my guy JD Delay says, you'll get the wood chipper. C2, I promise you, you'll never hook up with a girl thinking like that. I know a guy who thinks like you, and he never kissed a girl, and he's turning 21 this year, and that is god awful. That's sad, bro. Said, nah, it's already over. I always fumble, and when it's all gone, never getting a girl. I already read that. Make yourself someone she wants. Well, C2, you've already talked yourself right up out the draws, man. She was letting you in, and now you said, "Oh, you'll never want me." And she's like, she starts to pull her shit back up. She's like, "Oh, maybe you're right." And you're like, "Yeah, because of this, this, and this." And she's like, "Oh, now I see it. Yeah, now I see it. You're right. You done talked yourself out of it." Said, never mind, it's 64 for 3.3. I mean, what are they like? What are they normally going for? I still feel like that might be a deal. Or maybe not. That's the EDT. Bro, I was at the mall and seen a girl with those tight ass shorts. The ass was so juicy. One moment I almost got depressed at one point just thinking about being bald, bro. 40 on Fragrance Net, then yeah, I would say go with Fragrance Net. Oh, wait a minute. Shit took me out. It's over, man. Well, brother, that's your choice. Bro, Jason Statham pulls women being bald. Yes, he's got money. Tupac pulls women being bald. Yes, he's got money. And The Rock does as well. Yes, he's got money. But you know what all those three men also have is a shit ton of confidence. I mean, fucking astronomical amount of confidence. The only thing that is over is your confidence if you let it be over. Yeah, bro, you need to get out of your own head, man. You're talking yourself right up out of any woman who would have said, "Sure, come on in." Brian, look up Kai Jones' girlfriend. He's bald and his girl is fine, bro. Well, there you go. But he's probably confident. So funny ass dating coaches on TikTok said if the girl rejects you, it's not over. I'm sorry. Why am I chasing a girl who said no when she got 3 friends who are probably ready to go? Yeah, you can keep that. Bald can pull. You just got to bring more to the table, like money, confidence, etc., muscle, shit like that. Facts. It is over. I only smell good for myself and wear things I like, to be honest. Lately, I've been liking the Boss fragrances. They're underrated. I still have only really smelled the one that I got up there, that Boss Bottled Absolute. Well, the corners are already receded, so I mean, that's why I don't approach. Bro, who gives a shit? Put a fucking hat on and go for it. Like, you act like you can't fix things that are wrong. If I'm fat, am I going to complain about being fat, or am I going to get my fat ass in the gym and on a diet? You know? If they hate my hair, am I just going to let it just go wild and go crazy, or am I going to fix the goddamn hair? Said, I know you paid retail for it. Right. How do you like it, Grim? It's amazing, brother. For sure. C2 get Hims. Hairline surgery. Bro, put a hat on that shit and call it a day. C2, you can tell if you're going to be bald if your dad started receding. Then genetics says same for you. Bro, the sunglasses suit you really well. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. C2 need to go to Turkey. I think even if C2 went and got that taken care of, I think he would still have an excuse. You know? Like, I think it would be something else. Jack, my dad is bald. It's the hereditary kicking in. I can't stop the shit, really, if it's family hair loss. Brother, I wish you would just listen to somebody that knows better. I don't know why you sit here and argue. I don't know why you sit here and act like you know better. You know, you don't. Listen to people that know better. Bro, I've had more women than you. Brian has had more women than you. If we're telling you something, listen to someone who has had more women than you. Like, stop trying to think that you know best. If you knew best, you'd be swimming in pussy. Grim Genetics says he's going to be bald. I'm not talking about the bald shit. I'm talking about the fact that you can be fucking bald and get some ass. Facts don't talk over the teacher's life lessons. Right. I'm trying to help you, bro. You either want the help or you don't. See, look at George from Seinfeld. Give up. He's just going to have to learn on his own. Think he liked the attention. Bro crashed out. My bad, Graham. Didn't know. He's going to make you crash out. I'm just saying, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you like this. I like to help people, right? I helped one of my friends get off his ass and get a better job. I helped two of my friends who, when I first met them, I met them through a different friend, and he told me they need help. And I said, "What do you mean they need help? Like, help with what?" And he said, "You'll see when you meet them." And I'm like, "Huh?" Because we were all like going out to the club or some shit that night. And I knew as soon as I saw them, oh my God, these motherfuckers are virgins. And they don't want to be. If you want to be, that's one thing. But when you don't want to be, that's a whole different story. And I had to tell them about how they were dressed, for starters. Like, y'all dress like that to go to the club. That's not the move. But anyway, I helped these two dudes. No, three of them. Three of them I helped get some ass. All right. So I kind of like to try to help people. So that's why I was wanting to try to help C2, but you know, I can't help people that don't want to listen. So I remember George from Seinfeld. I just don't feel comfortable wearing beanies in stores. See, C2, that's what I'm saying. It's an excuse. No matter what, you got an excuse. It's my hairline. All right, put a hat on that shit. But I can't do that in a store. Then take the motherfucker off and deal with your hairline. But, I mean, you know, hey, I've given you the wisdom. You can choose to use it or choose to think that you know better and do it your own way. See its raps. C2, I would approach a motherfucking girl bald and a baby face and missing 3 fingers. No joke. C2, then wear a shiesty. So C2 needs slapped. Well, he gonna be slapping himself when he realizes we were right. There you go, trying to make me get shot out here. That doesn't sound like something Diego would do. So I wonder if YouTube is gonna say that like some of the things we talk about goes against community standards, and I wonder if they're not gonna monetize me when I get to the 3,000. Say this is hilarious. So how do I practice? Bro, I done given you the whole fucking playbook. I done given you the cheat codes and the playbook and the moves and the what to say. I done gave you everything, bro. Only thing I ain't done is pulled your little panties down and stuck it in to a female. That's facts. Say gram baldness is mostly caused by genetics, but if C2 sees balding early, he can use minoxidil and finasteride. Right? Heroin. Shit. That Penhaligon's the world according to Arthur is fire. It's not so much the balding, it's the long list of I can't. Right. Yeah, because you can cover that shit up. I done told him. But then it's wearing a hat in a store. Then that's the problem. Like, come on, bro. I think I might get into Penhaligon's. If JD Delay stays monetized, you should be fine. Well, I hope so, because, yeah, I definitely love watching his stuff. But, yeah, he definitely says some wild shit. I love the wood chipper, though. Embrace your lack of hair. You're so wrapped up in your own excuses that you believe them. The only person that can fix that is you. Very true. If I was bald, I would crash out. Bruh, and my head is huge, so I'm gonna look like Roger from American Dad. This isn't me picking on you, this is me trying to help you. Maybe if I just get in my head about my hairline insecurity, I don't know, man. Because I would slide, but damn, bro. No, you could put a fucking hat on, dude. Put a hat on. Put a hat on. If you put a hat on, they can't see your hairline at all. It won't matter. You get a girl to like you enough, bro. I'm saying it might be a shock if you take the hat off and then all of a sudden your hairline's receding. It might be a little bit of a shock, but if you get in her head like that, you know, you're gonna be fine. But put a hat on. That's it. That's all you need to do. Put a hat on. Grim is that 1,000-yard stare, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, y'all. Well, I'm about to go in there. And I'm gonna say, before I do anything, this is for C2. Who else hates driving in the rain? I mean, I don't prefer it because people can't drive worth a damn on dry pavement. I prefer riding my motorcycle in the rain even less, but that's because we almost died so many times that night. So the only thing you can clap is your pillow. I mean, I guess embrace it, bro. Give it a name. Maybe put a picture of your dream girl on there. Start bringing her to dinner. Mom, Dad, this is your daughter-in-law. I can't even think of a name for a pillow woman, but there you go. Grandma resisted, didn't buy any fragrances at the rack store. Well, shit, you done got that LV, bro. Pillow biter. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's usually the woman bent over biting that pillow. Ah, shit. My phone's about to die. C2 doesn't want it. If he did, he wouldn't be acting like this. Facts. And if I want to get the... C2, I can't even read that because that's such nonsense, trash ass bullshit. I ain't gonna read that. Bro, why when there's women? And more than that, why when there's women who have thrown it at you? Why? Why would that be your option? That's crazy. Hold up, y'all. Charging my phone here. See how much was the Absolute? The Boss Bottled Absolute, I think I paid $140 for it. I have the opposite problem. I have to stop myself from asking out women because I'm done dating and sleeping with women. I'll never be done with that. I love women. I like that physical intimacy a little too much. Especially when my levels are where they're supposed to be. I got problems because I fumble them and I have not shot ever. Okay, what country? Pillow humper. C2 doesn't want it. If he did, he wouldn't be acting like this. Right. Pretty sure if he does, just his mind holding him back. Did they have more Boss fragrances at Dillard's? I don't remember because I know at that point I was thinking about the new Dior Homme Parfum or that, and I smelled them both, and I was kind of up in the air, but I was like, nah, this Boss Bottled got it. Also, A&R, do they carry Boss fragrances? I don't think they do. Not at that one. Now there's two A&Rs around. I don't think either of them have Boss fragrances, but the dude has a store about an hour and a half away. And he says it's huge, and he was wanting me to come check it out. I do want it, but I can't get it. Well, not with that fucking attitude. You just gotta realize nobody's coming to save you. True. Until you get rid of those excuses, it's gonna stay the same, right? Yep. That'd be like me complaining about being hungry, but never going and getting a job. But I'm hungry. Well, you ain't hungry enough, are you? They're not excuses, it's reality. Nope. The reality is, it's damn excuses, and it's piss poor excuses. It's not even good excuses. It's my hairline. Put a fucking hat on. I can't wear a hat. Okay. But I ain't even gonna, I ain't worried about your sex life. I'm gonna be over here handling mine. Like, do I even deserve to be here? Do I even deserve to get women? Because I can never get them. Well, you gotta try. If you don't try, then you're not gonna get them. I done already told you this, bro. You act like a woman's supposed to just take off her drawers and just come get right on top of you. Bro, you ain't me. So you'll never have that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Now, I've had them throw it at me to the point where it was damn near that. But that's not the average man's experience. C2, you a Christian? Yeah, C2 is a Christian. C2, you're setting yourself up for failure with that statement, bro. C2, you start talking about, I just want to have one good girl around, just one good girl. Bro, that turns women off. If they were starting to get wet based on your looks and everything else, when you say, I just want one good girl, boy, that shit dries up and turns into the Sahara Desert. You ain't going to get no girl talking no dumb shit like that. So get that shit out of your vocabulary. Get that whole statement out of your mind. You have to have an abundance mindset. You don't have to hoe around. You don't have to take all of them. You don't have to sleep with all of them. But you know what? Bring them all here so I can interview them for the job. But you're acting like you just want to find one, just the one good, perfect, bestest girl. Fucking that ain't happening. Hold up, Stanford. What are you talking? Said we all have small penises. I'm good over here, bro. If you're a Christian, you should be keeping yourself pure. The only reason I have sex is to start a family. And that honestly isn't a good idea anymore. 100% facts. Women are not traditional. They don't have the same values. That's why you have dudes getting passports to go anywhere but here with women because of the same values. And it's funny, they'll sleep with all the Chads and the Tyrone. They'll get knocked up and they'll have multiple kids. And then, boy, when their looks fade and they're ready to settle down, then they'll choose you. And if you at that point realize your value and your worth and you say, I don't want to raise another man's kid, then you're a jerk. you're the asshole for that. Like, what's your problem? Why would you not want to do that? That's where a lot of women's heads are these days. Not all, but a lot. But when you're choosing sex as the main focus point in a girl rather than a relationship, it's set up backwards. Girls don't realize we see how they act, their values, their character. Grim about to disown you. C2 Grim trying to tell you that game. Tough love, the best love. So, but I just don't move like that. But you don't. You're acting like you gotta sleep with all of them. You have to interview them all. That's the thing. But when you make, I'm telling you, bro, when you make that statement, you set yourself up for failure and heartbreak, bro. You're going to find one girl who's going to give you the time of day, and you're going to think she's the one. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to latch on to her, and when she realizes that you think she's the one, the only one, she going to fuck you up. So you're still alive? Yeah, I'm trying to help a brother in need over here, but he don't want the help. So I'm not complaining. I'm just stating reality. No, you're stating your version of reality. Stanford, tell him to read that book. Gonna be nervous as hell. Going to Senior Sunset, wash my car for tomorrow. Quilly's not ready for that. Yeah, no comment on any of the above. So yeah, it's over, man. Graham, I can't, man. I know, brother. You done had a lot of people trying to hype you up, trying to help you out, trying to give you the game, trying to teach you, trying to just guide you and motivate you, and you don't want it. And that's fine. So it will never be spoken of again. So good night. All right, brother. You have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I'm actually about to hop up off here. I guess we'll run for 12 more minutes to give it 2 hours. And might as well go lust. I don't even know what to say to you at this point, brother. I mean, that's the exact phrase. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Rim, I know I asked this, but does A&R sell Boss fragrances? I don't think they do. I don't recall ever seeing any over there. Now he's got a store, a big store, about like an hour and a half away from me. I don't know what all he sells over there, but the two stores that he's got close to me, I don't think I've ever seen a Boss fragrance in there. Damn, y'all, my hair is fucked up. Shit. Well, damn, the chat just instantly died. You said you hate yourself. Brother, you just need to stop making excuses and start listening to people that know better. I used to be shy. And then I wasn't. Someone pushed me and basically made me get up out of my comfort zone. That's what I'm trying to do for you. You don't want to listen. That's you, bro. I think you have this weird idea of what the world is actually like and not the real, like you don't know what the world is really like just based on hearing you talk about you just want to find one girl. Bro, women want a man with options. I'm sorry. They want to know. Here's the thing. They want a man who has options but chooses them. Low key, they want to know that you have those options. They don't want you to say, "Hey girl, I got options," but they want to know by how you carry yourself. They want to know by how other women look at you. They want to know by how you act and how confident you are. When you have these things going for you, they then know without you saying, "Girl, I got options." About a 10 ml of Calvin Klein Defy Parfum smells like chocolate vanilla. Hell yeah. How much was that? The craziest shit just happened to me. A gasoline tanker truck brake checked me so hard that I almost crashed into the back of them and then slowed down to almost a complete stop on the highway. Like, were you riding their ass, or like they just said I'm gonna get this guy, or does like something happen or led up to that? Channel ain't growing for nothing, and I fumble every time. I never have a chance with any girl, and ever in my life. I'm pointless living at this point. C2, stop with that fucking horse shit. Don't get me going. Don't get me started. Oh, you said it was a cop. Only $14 smells good. Hell yeah, that's a deal. 100%. If a woman knows you're willing to walk away, they try harder to keep you. Absolutely, man. That's why you got to maintain mystery. Because when they don't know, they chase your validation. I fucking hate to say it. It's a stupid ass game, but you know what? You either learn to play or you fucking sit on the bench and watch me play. So he was trying to get his high beams in my rearview mirror for about 20 miles. So So I flipped him the bird out my moonroof. He went over into the left lane, sped up to 90 to pass me, and then brake checked. What the hell, bro? That's wild. Well, I'm glad you avoided hitting him. Must have done something to the trucker for him to do that. If they're all in liquid and they slam on the brakes, it's going to throw everything forward. The police pulled him over so hard that dude just lost his career. And probably that's wild. I might as well quit content and realize I never get woman. I never get them ever in my life because I fumble, because I'm worthless. Fuck me, bro. C2, fucking get off your ass. I'm not doing this shit again, bro. I'm not trying to go to bed and have to worry that you're seriously in that depressed mind state over women, of all things, over women. I laced up and got in the game a long time ago. Right. And that's what it is. You learn to play the game to win, or you sit your happy ass on the bench because the all-stars are out here. I ain't fucking around. Me being me, bro, I'm one of the most confident son of a bitches you will ever meet in your entire life. I know I got a better chance at getting women than anybody else out there on the field. And that's how you gotta be. Channel can't grow for shit. Well, let me stop you right there. If you're more consistent, you'll grow. But you have to be consistent. I don't pull anything. Nobody really like me, for real. I don't got true friends. Fuck the shit, bro. C2, you have a whole community in this fucking group chat. And you're closer with all of them than any of them are to me. So what are you saying to me right now? Said need a therapist and meds, and if the woman doesn't like you, then it's her loss and you move on. Facts, because I'll tell you what, there's another one right around the corner. She got 3 friends that are probably just as bad as her, if not badder. My community don't love me for real because of King making it. What's the point? Nothing but love to him. What? What the fuck did you just say? You're saying if King's making it, there's no point for you to make it? Yo, what's up, Omar? How you doing, brother? If nobody likes you, they wouldn't be helping you. They would let you sit there by yourself and toil in your own torment. Facts, bro. But I'll tell y'all what, man. I'm leaving the community. So yeah, he gonna hit 1K easily. I ain't hitting shit. Well, you know what? Why don't you challenge yourself? He's taking off, I'm falling off. Challenge yourself to catch up to him. I'll tell you what, man. Fraglad, that's my guy over in England. But his channel was growing way more than mine was. And I said, you know what? I can do this. So I started putting in way more effort. And guess what? He's still beating me. But we're actually close. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a lot more than me, but we're close. But yes, from now on, I'm stepping out of our community, and I'm gonna stick to myself. I'm gonna do my own shit. C2 just attention seeking now. Possibly. C2, you don't put enough effort into the channel, how I see it. This isn't a competition with anyone but yourself. Right, as long as you're improving. If I can't with girls, then what the fuck is the point of this content shit, bro? Fuck me, bro, on my channel, I'm done. Brother, what the fuck does girls have to do with your channel? I don't think girls have anything to do with your channel. You gotta decide what you want in life and then find a way to get it. We've tried to help you with the girls, and you have chosen to not listen to us, as if you know something we don't, as if you know better. So that one's on you. So I don't want to hear that shit. I've told you about grinding and doing a live stream every night, and if you have to go for 2 hours, get your fucking ass moving for 2 hours. If that's what it takes. But you hit me with this nonsense about, nah, I'm only go for this long. If the live is interactive and it's doing something, why would you stop? For one, you're getting your watch hours in. If you're not going to work for 12, 14 hours, what else do you have to do? So, well, I fumbled one on my channel and sold hard. Fuck me, fuck me. Brother, that's because you don't listen. So if you can't with the channel, why you worried about women? Right. If you only have a channel to get girls, it'll never grow. Right. Craziest part was there was another semi behind me. That's crazy, because that could have, bro, you would have been smashed like an accordion. My lives are dead, bro. They always sit most of the time. That's what I'm saying. What's the point? Dude's driving a bomb and almost getting me pancaked between him and another 18-wheeler. Yeah, bro, he needs to have his license pulled immediately. C2, do you think that my lives were good at first, or do you think I had to just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it? You have to build your audience. You have, and like, you got a lot of people from my stream and a lot of people from King's stream and a lot of people from Brian's stream and a lot of people from Micah's stream, and they all rock with you. But you have to be consistent. And you have to put in the time. If it's active, why the hell are you talking about, oh, well, it's been an hour and a half, I'm done? You trying to grow your channel, or you want to keep coming up with excuses? Once again, bro, like, no, I'm not the best at this shit. I may be one of the worst damn fragrance reviewers / influencers and damn Fragcom. I may very well be. But I have at least been consistent. You don't succeed until you fail a bunch of times and keep dusting yourself off. Right. I never get girls. Well, you never listen to motherfuckers that been getting pussy since pussy was invented. That's part of your problem. You think you know better. I always fumble. My hairline is fucked. And I tell you, wear a fucking hat, and you have an excuse for why you can't do that. So there you are, making excuses once again. And I'm definitely not getting anything after that. It's over. Well, that's your choice, bro. Diego, you said you were getting Nomad today or tomorrow. I can't wear myself with C2. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna go in there and clap some motherfucking cheeks, and I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna worry about my own sex life. Because C2 don't want to listen. That Stone Age pussy, though. Right. Shit. Constantly complaining and making excuses is going to drive people away that are trying to help you. Facts, because I'm done. I'm going to surround myself with like-minded people. People who are on a mission. People who are trying to succeed. I ain't on this negative shit, bro. You trying to bring me down. Says C2. I said, tell her she looked good. Nothing crazy. At least I got my pillow. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and call this live stream. Thank y'all for the engagement. Thank y'all for the 19 likes. So in reality, girls don't care what you look like. If you can make them laugh and carry good conversation, they overlook physical attributes. And you can do other things to looks, Max. But that's only if you choose to. So look, Grim, wait, I'll lock in, bro. Well, I'll tell you, I'll believe it when I see it. But my ass been up since 4:30. I'm gonna go hit some ass, and I'm taking myself to sleep, dude. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I'm gonna hop off here. Make sure you're always the best smiling person in the room, and y'all have a good one. I'm out.